failure to communicate. 11-9 is your score as the freshman goes right to left across what would be a radio dial. That's set way deep and off, and that's a tough ball. As you're expecting something that's on the net, and if you have to turn and change your momentum, as Varndell, typically as a right side hitter, probably not as comfortable on the outside, and that ball is just kind of waywardly done. Ball is up and alive. We've got pancakes on both sides. I'm going to take a stand. I feel it. It turns those into waffle cakes. That's a good push. And a touch by Slippery Rock off of Abigail, but off of the in-stretched arm of Miss Abigail from Neshannock High School, and Maddie Blake was able to turn on that one. Crystal Lake High School. But they're calling that one up too. I have no idea if that waffle was up or not, but I'll tell you what, that was a good sell. Gonna go into the middle. Oh, off the top of the apparatus it goes. A little bit of a confusion there, as I do believe that's McKenna Gavin stepping into the ball game. First time we've addressed her this evening. Number 18 is an outside hitter, right side hitter. She is 5'11". She is a freshman. She is out of the Steel City herself, right off of 579. Avonworth High School, 14-10. We've got a big timeout on the floor into the Hammermill Center that typically has got thousands in attendance and millions watching at home. Gonna go deep into the Libero's platform. Feller's gonna go to that outside. Just set off the net. I believe something tighter to the net could have had a strong push. Miss Time USA right there. She was incredibly early. Here's a fun fact. Not many folks on either one of these rosters from the greater New York area. We've called a lot of Western Pennsylvania. We've got Texas. We've called a lot of Ohio. Looking down the score sheet, I mean, we've got Columbus, Ohio, Akron, Lyndhurst, Ohio, Painesville, Ohio, Brunswick, Ohio. We've got the greater Pittsburgh area and Gibsona, Irwin, Wexford, Guys Mills. We've got Virginia, we got Texas. We've got Illinois. We've got Turkey. We've got Puerto Rico. Not much New York. I know we've got Katie Beck out of Lancaster, New York. I do believe Joanna Gregory out of Rochester. I think she's Penfield High School. Maybe Maddie Blake calling to that back row ball. She hammers it through. Free ball opportunity coming for Gannon as Christensen is able to sneak out early. Gonna go into that middle and turn, and that was a great swing, but a better unload of a dig. Oh man, she camped out, got there early, set up camp, was able to find it. Maddie Blake might be the most animated player on the floor. Not only for Gannon, but in terms of Gannon and Slippery Rock, she could be the most animated player on the floor this year, period. 18-11 as the float lefty, the lefty, finding success right there in the middle. But yeah, Rochester considered upstate New York? Kinda? No? I think Syracuse is considered upstate New York. Don't know if it continues through to Rochester. I wonder if she eats steamed hams. Steamed hams. How can they be steamed when they obviously have grill marks? Just the Northern Lights, mother. 20-11 is your score. That's a great pass. That's a great pass. She could do anything she wanted. Give her credit. Sophia Glabus was up, and she was up early, very early on that ball, and still was trying to hang on for as long as she could, kicking her feet. I was like Luigi style in Mario 2 for the Nintendo, is when you kick and then you try to get as much as you can out of it to hold. I give her credit. She got a touch. Just a smidge early on that one. High turn and touch again from Miss Glabus. Double substitution coming in as Laura Beebinger going to step back into the front row. As Val Torres is going to step into the back row. As Christensen and McClung step to the sidelines. 21-12 as we've got that a... Remember sometimes you just have something, it's there, but you don't remember where it is. When it's spelled the same way frontwards and backwards, 21-12. All I got running through my head is onomatopoeia. No, she wanted it down the line. She ate her Wheaties this morning. Might have had a can of spinach as well. Folks understand the spinach reference these days? No? Is that a cartoon? High touch off of Beebinger into the middle. Libero is able to run it down. Free ball, down ball opportunity coming in as Torres is able to step in. Just ran out of real estate. Right choice as Beebinger had been pushing that ball back into the middle. Camp Out USA right there was all over her last two touches. So she tried to go down to the line and just block was kind of preventing her from having it's a nice ball. That is a nice ball. Nice ball on both ends. Kind of an out of system ball for Beebinger. She's able to stand tall and put that ball back into play. 22-16. As Katie Beck steps back towards the sidelines. And Kirsten Lightshoe stepping back on. Pride of Lincoln Way West. I mean, there's a Lincoln Way East. Speaking of New York, I know there's a West Seneca West and a West Seneca East. That's not confusing at all. Where would you like to meet? Oh, West Seneca High School. Well, which one? Well, West Seneca. The West one. 23-15. Along the edge of the Davenport and made his way into the back. I am disappointed in his lack of dedication. That's a great save by Slippery Rock. Going to go to that right side, and Beebinger turns, gets it off the block. The pride of Upper Arlington High School. With a family that just must be beside itself that they're not here in person. This might be the longest consecutive streaks of game that the Beebinger family has missed. Oh, down the line it goes and found the hole. Even though I do make a frequent trip to the greater Columbus area, specifically the Reynoldsburg area, feel free after this to still deliver Adriatico's Pizza. I'm still a pepperoni guy. I'm still a thick pepperoni guy. High touch as it goes. Gannon got a chance to put it away here. Gonna blow that one dead. Point, Slippery Rock, 24-17. Big turn and high touch. Slippery Rock keeping the ball alive. Ball is sent off the net and played deep. Torres is going to go to that right side again. Beebinger with a chance to finish it. Oh, off the touch. Off the touch it goes.